Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RDA. This is your Manchester United versus Leicester match reaction. I am back also from my trip, so I just want to say, well done to Mr. Maloto of keeping the content up while I was away. I was watching the videos. It is fantastic. I loved it every bit, and it's good to come back and to win. And I think initial reaction is just that at times there was Ten Hag ball. I could see the progress. I think again the positive is the backline is phenomenal. At moments I thought there was a lot of Oli ball, but we'll have to work that out of the players back of their mind, because it's bad habits. We have to break those bad habits over time. But overall we'll take a win. I think there is still lots to improve on, and I think there's quick ways we can improve on that performance, especially this weekend against Arsenal. I think if we play again like that against Arsenal, we probably wouldn't get away with it. But just smash like in the video to subscribe if you are new. Mr. Maloto, how did you feel about that game? What are your initial reactions from that game?
I'm very happy, to be honest. I think for me, the biggest positive is the fact that, of course, we won 3 games in a row, but the fact that we had 2 clean sheets, after not having clean sheets in a very long time, I think that really impresses me, and it just shows the efforts. You saw when Dallo made that tackle, and like he celebrated like he scored a goal. It just shows the pride that I would say Eric Ten Hag is instilling in the defense. To want to keep a clean sheet. To be on it. And just to want it more than the other team. And I think the backline makes such a difference. I don't want to see Maguire on the pitch anymore, because as much as we're not dominating an attack, like the fact that the backline is so calm just makes us as fans feel comfortable, and just makes the team look way more comfortable. So yeah, I was really happy. I'm really happy with the result, and I'm really happy with how we're progressing.
Yeah, I think, like I said, overall, happy days. Big positives. I think, Ten Hag, after the start of the season, was like, we need to build from the back. And we need to basically go back to the basics, stop conceding some silly goals. And I agree with you. I mean, I even put out a tweet. I just don't want to see Maguire back in this team forever. Ideally, forever. Because this back four has shown levels, and they deserve to keep playing. They do deserve to keep playing. I mean, I've got no complaints about them overall. Midfield I thought was pretty much solid at the first half. Dropped off second half, I felt a lot. But positive was as soon as Casemiro came on, wow. Yeah, there is a serious level change between our midfielders and Casemiro, and I think he showed that already in 2 minutes. Attack, like I said, still lacking. Sancho is on it. Sancho is definitely on it. Rashford was better again first half today. Second half dropped off. Elanga is just not it. It's just not it. And like I said, for me, I think just for instant improvements, you bring in Casemiro in the side, you bring in Ronaldo in the side, and I think, well, Ronaldo and Anthony now, should I say, if you can't forget about Mr. Anthony now, you bring those players in, and I think it's already going to be an instant impact. But yeah, Mr. Malota. And then also,
Yeah,
yeah,
go on.
now I was just going to say, and also I think, credit to United, but Leicester were awful. They were absolutely awful today. And I think they have been awful.
Bad.
Dude, they were awful, dude. Leicester were shite today.
I don't know. I think the way they played, we didn't run them over. So I just think
Yeah, we're
with
not
time.
that good either, so.
Fair enough. But I do think that with time, it will get better for them. I don't see them getting relegated. Oh no, please.
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's
But,
South Africa in 2
um,
seconds for you.
Yeah, but you probably thought it was load shedding.
Yeah, I did.
I think all the South African viewers are like, "Oh, okay, this makes sense."
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's gonna go in the bloopers.
Yeah, I know.
No, I do think with time they will get better, Leicester, and I don't see them fighting relegation or something drastic like that. I do think they look okay. They look okay to me, and I just with us, I was very disappointed that Ronaldo didn't start. To be honest, I don't know why Ten Hag did that. I mean, I can get the logic. Maybe it's the whole I'm trying to reward the players who've been doing well, but then come on, sometimes one it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and two, I feel like you can judge from training that this player suits this game more, and I think he did. Because I feel like in the first half we played all right. I think we're better than what we did against Southampton in terms of
Mm.
controlling the game and just being imposing ourselves over the other team. But I just feel like our final ball was lacking. I feel like
Yeah.
if Ronaldo was there, we might have gone 2 goals in the first half because the ball would have gone to him and he might have scored. So yeah, no, I don't agree with that decision today. But we looked good in the first half. We can improve, but we looked good. Second half, massive drop off. It was a massive drop off. I think for some odd reason, once the other team decides to come at us, we seem to struggle to regain control.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's something we need to work on. And I think, as you say, when Casemiro came on, we did see a difference. Like we did immediately seem to regain a little bit of control from Leicester. So not perfect, but we're moving forward, and I'm happy that we're winning.
Exactly, no complaints, and I think we'll speak more naturally about the game when it comes to the player rating. So let's get into it. David De Gea didn't really have much to do besides that absolutely free kick save, which is good. I think he made it look a little bit better than it was, but he's still gonna do it. He's still gonna make the save at the end of the day. So clean sheet, probably a long overdue clean sheet. I'll give De Gea 7.
Yeah, like you gotta make the save. You gotta make the save, and I think the first angle made it look like some other save. And the other angle's like, no, okay, all right. It was like save you expect the keeper to make, I guess. But yeah, no, David's doing the most. He's doing the most. Have you noticed how he's not playing short anymore?
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
He
I've also
got
noticed.
lost.
I've noticed it. It's a bit of a mix. It's when the ball goes to the hair,
Yeah,
we don't play out the back. But if it goes to a
yeah,
defender,
yeah.
then they play out the back. So
Yeah, no, and on that, I think that's something I've noticed about Ten Hag. He seems to. I think we all know he wants to play possession-based football, but he seems to be okay to adapt in order to win games. Which I think is alright. Because you can see, as much as we're trying to hold the ball, we're still very counter-centric. Like we don't mind playing on the counter because we know that we have the quick players. But yeah, I think De Gea was good today. Kept a clean sheet. I think that it leaves at least gives him a 7.
yeah, I agree. Malasia obviously got a booking. 3 of our back four got bookings. Very unfair bookings, I feel personally. But we moved. Malasia, I thought again overall was good. Can't complain about anything. Overall game was tidy. Going forward, he was good. Defensively, he was solid. Passing accuracy was pretty decent. So yeah, no complaints about Malasia. Also 7 out of 10.
He looks good to me. It's gonna be very difficult for sure to get back into this team.
Mm.
Like he looks very aggressive. And he just looks like a good defender. And offensively, maybe, hopefully more counts on him. But I can see the attributes. And he seems like a really good signing. So I'm gonna give him a 7 as well. Why not?
Yeah. Martinez, I think same old, same old. Maybe not as much as man of the match performances in the past few games, but again, he was there. He did his job. Tidy up from the back, played amazingly. Partnership around was very good. Positioning was very good. So again, nothing to complain about. 7 out of 10.
A really good defender, like levels above everything else we have, to be honest.
Yeah.
And when he took one for the team, I was really happy about that. But I was so scared because at the back of my mind, I'm thinking we might have to face Arsenal with Maguire. That's what I was thinking.
I was having heart attacks already when I seen Maguire warming up. I was like, oh no, not like this.
Dude,
Not
that's
like
what I
this. We
said.
will lose
Like,
this game. We will lose this game. You come on.
dude, I was watching my dad, and when I saw him warm up, I was like, oh, trouble. Here comes trouble. So yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm really happy about Martinez. I'm happy about the signings. I guess yes, we're not happy in general because of how the window's gone and Glazer's out. But we can't blame the players themselves. And I think we've brought in, really, besides their talent, players who seem like they're actually hungry. In the past, I feel like we brought in players maybe don't fit the attitude for Manchester United.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I'm really happy with him, and I think I'll give him a 7 as well.
Yeah, happy days. Varane, I thought he was just that level above everyone else today. I thought he showed the mature experience today. He showed why he's a Champions League winner. Centre back again, everything was on point. The way he reacted to certain situations, his positioning, his timing in the tackle, his distribution from the back, his overall leadership, aerial ability, everything was spot on from Varane. And I think overall, he's just a little bit tidy today. And like I said, I think this back four is once again the reason for Manchester United winning this game today. So he's my man of the match, and I'll give him an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I think I'll also give him man of the match, and with him, it's just class. class. He looks like he's one of the best defenders in the world. He looks like he knows it, and he just brings calm to us. And next to him, Martinez as well is also very calm. So yeah, our backline just looks like levels right now. Like we keep clean sheets. Not like it's nothing. Yes, we still have to fight for it because I guess
We make it hard,
we're not
yeah.
holding the ball as much as we want, but still we seem to be in control. You're not as scared as I guess we used to be. Like it looks like it's just one mistake away from crashing. So
Yeah,
I'm really happy with him, and yeah, 8 man of the match.
fair enough. Diego Delo, I also thought amazingly going forward here. I thought going forward, Delo was on it today. I thought he really was on it. Defensively, again, on it. That tackle he made, like you said, and the way he celebrated with the team as if they scored a goal, I like to see that because I think it just shows how much a clean sheet means to this United side and this backline, this new backline. So happy days from Delo. I'm actually going to match Varane. I'm going to match his score with Varane. I'm going to give Delo an 8. I thought he was also just a level above. Maybe not as tidy as Varane to get me out the match. But I really like Delo today. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for me as well.
Yeah, no, I think his defensive output is improving, to be honest, and yeah, it's good to see. It's really good to see, and I just think the team as a whole just seems to be playing as a team, and because of that, players are improving. I feel like that plays a massive part. So look, going forward, is he the ideal fullback for Manchester United to lead us through the years and hopefully win titles? I don't know. I think there's still a little question mark, but I like him and I think he'll be good for the season. So I got 7.5.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. McTominay, I don't want to overhype McTominay because I feel like you could very much overhype McTominay's performance this game because of how low he sets the standards. But I think overall, from a Manchester United not manager, midfielder, he did the bare basics. He was there on the tackles. His passing wasn't too bad. Yeah, he did the basics. I don't want to fall into this trap of like, oh, McTominay is so much better because I'm used to how bad he is. Nah, he's just an average Manchester United performer today. So yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, 6 out of 10. One of his better games, sadly.
Yeah. Not improvement. Even the last game, small, very small improvement, but improvement nonetheless. I guess he's just not crap now. I guess
I
that's
guess.
the difference. But he's still not great. And yeah, once again, I think it's a result of the team just seeming to understand each other better. So it's improving his game as well, but not enough to be starting. I don't get it. I don't. Fred's on the bench. Why is McTominay starting? I'll never see it, but these managers see it. So what can we do? We're not the manager. But yeah, I just can't wait till Casemiro can start and we move on from McTominay and Fred. But 5.5 at the very least.
It is what it is. Moving onwards to Ericsson. Happy with Ericsson actually. I thought the fact that he played so deep today as a deep line playmaker, very tidy. And in the second half, his role had to change. Obviously, Casemiro came on. He played a bit higher, and I think he showed what Bruno Fernandes should be doing on a regular basis. Not too many hero balls. Keep it tidy and make the passing effective. And I think Ericsson was the actual man of the match today. I believe that's who they gave it to. And I can somewhat see it. I can somewhat see it, maybe not for me, but very impressed with him. I think that is what you like from your midfielder in the Ten Hag system. So, yeah, no complaints. 7 out of 10.
If I didn't give Varane, I probably would have given it to him. Second half, not amazing. He was alright, but first half, I thought he ran this game. Like I think he controlled
Could
the
have
midfield,
scored as well.
and that's great to see, really. Because I think that's the role Frankie John would be playing if we had managed to sign him. So hopefully he can fulfill that space. And yeah, no, I like him in this deep position. Because I think we all wondered at the start of the season, where is he going to play? Is he going to be on the bench? And I remember we speculated he might do this, and Ten Hag's done it. And yeah, I know, I'm really impressed. I think for a very long time with McFred, besides all the other problems, a big problem was that the ball was remaining in those deeper areas for way too long, and on the transition we weren't quick enough, and I think that's completely different with with Eriksen were much quicker, and then just in terms of protecting the ball in those areas, not losing it or winning Lily, he just seems very comfortable. Besides the Brentford game, I think he's been playing that position all right. So I think I'm gonna match the 8 actually, but not man of the match.
Fair enough, fair enough. Bruno Fernandes, I actually don't know what to say about him anymore. Because, again, today it felt like United's performance, maybe in general, at glimpses, it looked amazing. But for the majority of the time, long day with Bruno Fernandes. He still gives the ball away too much. He still makes very bad passing decision. He still just tries to look for the Hollywood pass. So sometimes it works out. Sometimes his flair, it pays off, and we score a goal like we did today is a big part of it. He creates a chance like we did second half. But for the majority of the time, long-term planning, it's not good enough. So it might be a better Bruno performance than we have seen of late, but overall, I still don't think it's been that good. And I think I'm also just going to give him my average 6. Not really happy with Bruno Fernandes. He can do much better.
I don't know. Maybe Bruno's just too good for the rest of the team. I think Bruno's in season 4, and then the rest still in season 1, and they're just not getting to those passes. And I'm joking, but I'm also kind of serious. I just think Bruno does play a lot of hero balls, but I feel like if we were a team that was more aggressive in terms of not more aggressive, that's just more comfortable in how we play offensively, we could be getting a lot of goals from those the chances he creates. So I don't know. Maybe I'm a Bruno fanboy, but I think he was alright today. I think ever since he got the armband, he's been decent. It hasn't been Bruno's best like it used to be, but it's been a definite improvement. And I think there was that one move where he finished everyone and he crossed across the ball.
Yeah, the long ball.
I really like that.
And that's what I was talking about. In that situation, the long ball did pay off. So
yeah. So I think Bruno is just one of those players. You just have to accept it. He's a flair player. And I just think in a team that's flowing offensively, he can be very dangerous. But I don't know. Maybe I'm giving him too much credit. But I'm gonna say 7. I enjoyed Bruno today. I thought he was alright.
Alright, fair enough. Jadon Sancho, I think again the only player in that front three where I'm completely happy with. I think for me, I would love one game though. I can't lie to you. I want one game where I see Sancho, Martial, and Anthony, and let me see how the source works, because that source overload. But I think going forward, you smack Sancho, you Ronaldo, and Anthony, and we've got our front three, and that front three should do quite a lot of damage. To be honest, they should do quite a lot of damage, and I think Sancho is at the races. Can't be said about his fellow peers, but again, showed his confidence today. Took the goal well, and he was on the ball. There's not much, but he's tidy with it. So 7 out of 10. And he also looked disappointed. I must say, Sancho didn't look too happy coming off today. So 7 out of 10.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say that you hope one day you're gonna see Anthony.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Elanga doesn't fit the bill, sadly. But I think there's still way more to come from Sancho. Honestly, I think as the whole team gets better. In attack, I think offensively we're not great yet. We're moving forward, but I just think we're not ruthless, and we need to work on that. And I think with that it will come the improvement of Sancho, But at the moment he's getting better compared to what we saw last season, He seems a bit more prominent, and that's 2 goals, So I'm really happy for Sancho, and he's our future. With Rashford, we don't know. We don't know.
I know,
but. But with Sancho, I feel confident in saying that he's the future of this club, unless he leaves, So I really enjoyed him. I'm gonna say 7.
Yeah,
he scored
the goal. Yeah, he's got the goal
8
on the game.
8. Why not?
Fair enough. 8. Don't have complaints about that. Then moving forward, Marcus Rashford. First half, honestly, I was happy. I was like, this is what you should be doing, Rashford, on a daily basis. First half was a 7 out of 10 performance. Great assist, passing was there, the IQ, the decisions, the running, it was all there. Second half, there it is. There's the Rash. I know when love. Rose Zeds, low IQ, useless runs. So you got to balance it in between, and I'm just going to give Rashford a 6. 7. I would give him a 7 for first half, but honestly I'd give him a 5 for the second half. So it is what it is. And I think when Ronaldo came on, I was just like, long day. I know Elanga is going to have to fall to Anthony, and I think Rashford should fall for Ronaldo. It's just how it should be. But yeah, that's what I think. He's not a number 9, and he'll never be a number 9.
What is Rashford though?
Nothing.
Like
That Preston
because
player.
because the thing is, he'd moved to a left wing, and then as much as it wasn't perfect, we're like, okay, at least maybe we found his position. He just needs to improve in it. Ten Hag's come in, and he's moving back to striker. It's like we're back to square one, you know. So I don't know. And to me, he just doesn't look it. Honestly, like I don't. Even if the rest of the attack improves, I just don't see him playing the striker role and just being prominent there. You know.
Yeah.
I just think. I don't know. I don't get why Ten Hag is persisting with this. You know, I think in games when we want to counter a lot, yeah, sure.
Or even off the
Maybe he was
bench,
thinking that
you know.
too. Yeah, you know, I think he should be the one coming off the bench, not Ronaldo. You know, so yeah, he was alright. The assist, he assisted.
He did assist.
The assist was his, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fair. You know, I guess at the end of the day we can't knock him if he's getting the numbers. You know, what can you say? So. For the assist alone, 6.5.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say a madness. At least okay, I can breathe. Then I think we go to the worst player on the pitch, in my opinion at least, Anthony Elanga. I think he got bullied. I think in a game where in the first half we looked so good, he was the weak part, and in the second half he still didn't get better. He's just not it. I think he has been a bit over promoted, overhyped, if you may. There's, it's not the same. Like, when we watched, I don't like to bring him up, but when we watched Greenwood come on, you could see that Greenwood was something special. I don't see that in Anthony Elanga. I don't see it. I see very much just a hardworking lad who listens to his coach. I said that under Ralph even. I think he was only under the team because he listens to the coach. And I think, again, he probably doesn't deserve to start. I understand you want to keep a winning team and want to just keep them happy. But ultimately, we signed Anthony now for 100 million euros. So Anthony will ultimately take his place. There's nothing else left to say. And 5 out of 10. I think the worst player in United shirt today.
Yeah, no, I get the whole keep the winning team together, but nah, come on, Tanak. Come on, mate. He's not ready. As you say, he listens, he works hard. That's great, and I think maybe that's why they play him, because he shows those values that the manager would want the rest of the team to show, So yeah, not good enough, and I'm scared that he might play him against Arsenal, and I don't think that's a good idea.
It's not a good idea.
I think Arsenal, both Elanga and McTominay need to be dropped. I just feel like in that game, Arsenal, and I don't want to jump into Arsenal preview now, but I think Arsenal are not going to do what Liverpool did and just go gun-ho. They want to play football, but they're going to be, very smart about it, and try balance it out, And we need to, I feel like we need to dominate in the game. And the way to dominate is to bring in Anthony. I'm not interested. Bring in Anthony, play Casemiro, and maybe play Ronaldo.
Maybe. You play Ronaldo.
That's okay. Play Ronaldo. Okay, maybe Anthony. Maybe he'll say he's not ready. So
maybe
not Anthony. Definitely Ronaldo.
Throw him in.
Yeah, but we need to put on our best players and just play football, But definitely worst player on the pitch. He's the new ghost there,
Yeah.
It was McTominay was straight, but he's the one ghosting now. Okay, I guess Rashford also ghosted a little bit. So I'm gonna go. Does he even deserve a 5?
Yeah. Okay. Let's.
What did he do though? Okay, 5.
Kept the win. It's 5. I think that's fair. I don't want to slate him too much. But yeah, it is what it is. Then Erik Ten Hag, I think ultimately again job done. Team, just for keeping Maguire at the team. Yeah, bless you. Bless you Ten Hag for keeping Maguire at this team. McTominay, okay, yes, we have our thoughts, but it's better than McFred. So again, bless you for that. What you do with that front three, I have no clue, brother. You need to fix that front three now, because that front three ain't it. But no complaints. 3 points, you're gonna win. I think we still have to improve, and I think we will. So 7 out of 10. Job done for Ten Hag.
I think he did most things. I don't want to say perfect, but perfect, because the thing is, how much more can you do with this team at the moment, So I think we got the victory, 2 clean sheets back to back. Ten Hag's doing all right now. It looks much brighter than it looked after
Ish.
what's it called?
Brentford.
After Brentford. Jeez, my life. Like, it was dark to Brentford, you know. But I think the only problem, I'm gonna give him a 9 out of 10 because I don't agree with the Ronaldo thing. I think he definitely got that wrong, and yeah, I just think if Ronaldo had played from the beginning, we might have gotten more goals in this game.
I also
So
feel like it. I feel like the goals were there to be had, just a little bit
yeah,
more
yeah,
clinical, and we would have had
yeah,
it.
yeah. And like Ronaldo needs to play. Who's gonna score 25
Yeah,
goals first in the league or so? No one's gonna do that but him, you know.
yeah,
So he
yeah.
needs to play. So I'm gonna go 9 out of 10.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, big game on Sunday ahead of Arsenal. Games are thick and fast, thick and fast. The schedule is
This game I
tight,
want to win. If this game I want to win is that one. I just want to shut up Arsenal fans
and it's
because
a
I
hard
love that
game.
shit.
Yeah, and it's a hard game to win this weekend. You know, it's the most informed team in the league, and we have to stop them. And we might be able to, but we'll cover that in the preview tomorrow. Yeah, preview tomorrow. So yeah, let's see what happens. But other than that, let us know your man of the match. Let us know your player ratings. Let us know your thoughts. Smash a like on the video as always. Subscribe if you are new. Malota, is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, of course, this is out. We can't forget
This is
that. And
that as
I was really
always. Yes.
happy. I was really happy that the fans were in the stadium were very vocal, you know.
Mm.
And you can notice there's been a bit of a slip, you know, online. It's not as prominent as it used to be, which sucks, you know. But the fact that the fans were doing it on TV, I guess that is hopeful, you know. But in terms of the results, yeah, improvement, you know. And like I said, I think in the preview I did, I just want us to have a backbone, you know, and just be a team that's people can't just be willy nilly like we were last season. So with that, I'm happy.
Alright. Well, yeah, I think there's nothing much else to say. Then we'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.